Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and we will be doing a crystal card and oracle card reading for the week of August 16th through the 22nd. So solidly into the third week of August. We do have a new moon also on, I believe, the 18th. So good energy for bringing in new things and creating what we do want to bring in, manifesting more of what we do want. So big energy still right now. I know that. We will be doing a pick a card this week. So here I have 3 crystals. You can choose the one that resonates most strongly with you. There is a raw chunk of rose quartz. It's very light pink, but very pretty. And then I have just a chunk of pink calcite. And this tiny little piece of rhodonite. And I just realized I kind of was guided to choose all pink crystals this week, and I'm also wearing pink. Somebody will point that out to me, I'm sure. You guys usually notice that stuff before I do, but I got it today. So we will do a crystal card, and then this week we're going to focus on, I think, messages from our Ascended Masters and Guardian Angels. What messages do they have for us this week? What guidance do they have for us this week? Keeping in mind that we are going to be more easily manifesting the energy that we're in during this new moon. So making sure that we have focused intention around our manifestation projects right now, or the energies we want to create more of in our lives. Manifestation isn't always about money. So many people think that it is, I want to manifest money. But it's about so much more than that. It's about, the fact that we are constantly, all the time, manifesting, even subconsciously, and even when we sleep, we're kind of working on those things in a dream state. So we are 24 hours a day, all the time, manifesting. It's just, what are we manifesting? Are we manifesting the positive polarity of what we want, or are we manifesting the negative polarity of what we want? We are always creating, and that's all manifesting is creation. So we are always creating new things and new energies. So really the message I'm getting for this week is making sure that your focused intention is on the things you do want to create, the energies you do want to bring into your life. You don't even have to have, physical, anything you want to bring in physically into the physical realm. It could be more of an energy, or that you want more loving relationships or more peaceful communication. Anything you want to create more of in your life is a manifestation. So really using focused intention this week to bring in the energies that we do want. So let's get started. I'm going to use a couple different healing crystals card decks this week. I'm going to use this Guardian Angel Tarot deck. I will use, and that'll be one of our angel energies. Then I'm going to use the angel prayers, a card from that for each group. That'll be another angel energy. And then the Keepers of the Light deck for each group. And that will be, usually it does contain some angels, but it's usually more of an Ascended Masters energy. So just the focus this week being on what support or what guidance or what messages do our angels and Ascended Masters have for us this week. I did ask about everyone last week to leave a comment about what you would prefer to win in a contest, because I'm going to run another giveaway when we reach 300 subscribers on this channel. And it was kind of a mixed bag. So I think I'm going to leave it at winner's choice. And you can win either, I will show you. Actually, I have it right here, the sort of crystal item that I decided to give away. It's a Vita Jewel. These are amazing. I use one of these myself, and this is the Amethyst Vita Jewel Mini. So this one you can put in a pitcher of water, or you can put in a glass of water. I love these so much. And the Vita Jewel Amethyst contains a templed amethyst and then clear quartz sealed in a hand-blown glass teardrop, which is just absolutely amazing. So that will be the crystal item you can win if you choose. If you are the winner, I'll give you your choice of the Vita Jewel or any reading in my Etsy shop. So ponder that If you want to leave me additional comments below about that, that would be great. I love to read what you all have to say and your comments and how the readings resonate with you each week. I really enjoy your comments. So leave those. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. That will be a requirement to enter when we do reach 300 subscribers. Click the bell to get notifications of when I release a new video. Usually it's once a week, sometimes more. And share this. The more you share, the faster we will reach 300 subscribers, and the faster you will have a chance to win either a reading or the Vita Jewel. Okay, on with the reading. So, for those of you who chose this raw chunk of clear quartz, and as always, you are welcome to choose more than one group, and I love it when you all sit and listen to all three groups, because I do always feel like there's a little bit in each group that will resonate with you. But for those of you who just chose group 1 and resonate strongly with rose quartz, here's your crystal card. It's the rose quartz card. Compassion, self-esteem, and love are the three keywords for rose quartz. Rose quartz resonating really strongly and solely with the heart chakra. You can, of course, use it. It's a quartz. It's a good all-purpose crystal, but rose quartz specifically resonating with the heart chakra and being really supportive for that heart center, kind of a nurturing, loving energy. And the mantra or affirmation you can use this week, group 1, is I am filled with loving compassion for myself and others. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I think this is really a time to be as kind as we can for ourselves and for others. We don't have to agree with everything. We don't have to understand other people's motives, really. We just have to recognize that they're doing what is true for them. And their truth may not match up to our truth, and that's okay. But I am filled with loving compassion for myself and others, and compassion and kindness are really key right now. So that is your crystal energy this week if you chose the rose quartz. And then let's start with your, your Keepers of the Light card. Let's do that one first. So this will be an Ascended Masters or that sort of energy to work with this week. And you get Mary Magdalene, and its message is Teacher Awakens. So really getting in touch with your creativity this week. I think this came out last week for one of the groups. If you all watched, you may remember that. You have something important to share. So it's about sharing your creativity, perhaps being in a teaching role, perhaps being in a mentoring role, somehow sharing your information, even if it's just through social media or a Zoom group or something like that. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So what projects have you been working on? What are you being called to share with others creatively? This is a very kind of vibrant, creative energy. You have the energy of these roses, indicating growth, and indicating that you are being called to share your knowledge or wisdom or ideas or creative process with others. So that is your Ascended Master energy for this week. And then we have your Angel Prayers deck energy. And this one is just a general angelic energy, express your creativity. So group 1 getting a lot of that creative energy, being called to produce or create or put your ideas out there to connect with others. And I'm getting the message to don't... Oh, I'm guilty of this. Maybe this is for me. Don't start at the end and work your way back. Just keep moving forward. Don't worry about the end. The universe and spirit will take care of the end for you as long as you follow the steps in unfolding this process. So don't worry about jumping to the end and say, like, creating the perfect website for whatever this idea is at this point. Just start with it. Just start talking to others. Just start posting about it. Just start sharing about it. Just start being creative, taking tiny little steps. That will unfold in time. So what they really want you to do right now is just express that creativity. And it says, thank you, angels, for helping me express my inner creator. And then you have this something important to share, follow the inner call, don't let anything stop you, and express your creativity. So very much an energy of sharing your creative ideas, your creative thoughts, your wisdom. And then the Guardian Angel Tarot card for you, group 1, is the 3 of Action. So another action card. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So I know travel is still kind of restricted, but that doesn't mean, that we can't virtually travel, that we can't share with others online. So again, a creative card, again, a card of action, again, a card of moving forward, connecting with others, sharing your thoughts, ideas, wisdom, and creativity. So that is your energy for this week, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will move on to Group 2. Feel free to stick around. So Group 2, if you chose the pink calcite, which is this lovely crystal, your 3 keywords are universal love, compassion, and healing. So very much like the rose quartz energy, but focused a little more on kind of a soothing energy of sharing knowledge, being compassionate toward others, also resonating very strongly with the heart chakra, a very similar energy to what rose quartz would be, but more kind of an umbrella energy, I guess is how I want to explain it. So more kind of covering everyone in that compassionate energy. Universal love, compassion, and healing. I approach life with love and compassion is your mantra or affirmation you can work with this week if you chose Group 2. And the pink calcite, I approach life with love and compassion. So that is your crystal energy for this week, Group 2. And then your Keepers of the Light energy, which is your Ascended Master energy, is going to be Radha, which is the Soul Flame card. It says, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So the message I'm getting for this one, Group 2, is kind of digging deep this week and figuring out, if you have any conflict or any dissonance or any disagreement, what part do you play in it this week? And that's not a criticism. It's not about criticizing yourself, beating yourself up, or rehashing things over and over. That's not the energy of this card. It's about sort of burning out that energy so that you can move forward. And just observing from a detached standpoint, from a compassionate standpoint, from a standpoint of self-love, what part did I play in this? And how could I reconfigure this so that I don't do the same in the future? What is my part in this? How do I move forward? Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Do you have some inner child work to do? Do you have, something from childhood to heal, something from a past life to heal? Rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing through that. So this is about, I'm getting the message, just being really detached from any egoic perspective, any judgment upon yourself, I guess is how I want to say it. This is just about recognizing your own behaviors, your own patterns, your own thought processes, and saying, oh, okay, I understand I've been doing that. It probably stems from something long ago. It's no longer serving me. And now that I see it, I cannot repeat it. So that's your energy, your Ascended Master energy to work with, is kind of that release energy, that recognizing of patterns. And then your Angelic Prayer card, this one also is a general angelic energy to work with, and it is spiritual support. And it says, dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So again, this message of self-awareness, of recognizing maybe the part you play in things, and not that this is not at all about putting fault on yourself or others. This is about observation. This is about seeing things through sort of your heart center, through the lens of the heart, and saying, oh, okay, I understand why this person might do this, and I understand why I did that. And then saying, I'm ready to heal this. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So that is your angelic energy this week. And then your guardian angel tarot card is the Ace of Emotion. So very much an emotional week, a week of kind of releasing and observing for you, Group 2, this week. It says, this cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. So many of these things connect to these previous cards, but especially this one. When you read, it's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. And that's the symbolism we have here, is these kind of crown chakra and third eye chakra energies are increased by the open heart. So we want to filter all the information, all the intuitive information that we get. We always want to kind of filter it through our heart center first to see how it feels emotionally to us. So this week for you, possibly an emotional week. Look for maybe a little moodiness, some ups and downs. Just recognize it, kind of breathe through it, do some extra meditation, some extra breathing exercises. Know that it's for your highest good. Know that this is stuff that you're releasing on a cellular level, kind of on an energetic level, and that this is all about recognizing how to work through things and how you get to a higher level so you don't repeat them in the future. So possibly an emotional week for you, group 2, but a very beneficial and a very growth-filled week as well. So those are your messages, group 2, and then we will move on to group 3 for those of you who chose this rhodonite. Rhodonite is connected to cosmic connection, high vibration, and acceleration. So a much higher vibration, less kind of grounding and nurturing and soothing, and more about connection to the cosmos and connection to your higher self and higher vibration energies. It will connect your heart and root chakras. It has this kind of grounding aspect to it along with the heart energy. And it says, I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. So that's a big one. That's a big energy this week. I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. So let's see what comes out from the Keepers of the Light deck, which is your Ascended Masters card. Ooh, it's Isis. What did this say? I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. And then Isis comes out, and she is all about magic and manifestation, which we have the new moon on the 18th. So Isis says, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. And that was the message I was getting at the very beginning of this reading for everyone before I started into the individual pick-a-cards was focused intention, focused intention, focused intention. And I think a lot of us worry about that, like if we're not able to focus or we're not able to maybe visualize. I'm not a terribly visual person. Use the intent of it. Use the energy of it. Stay focused, but don't worry. Don't worry that you're not focused. Maybe do guided meditations this week so you have words to focus on, or a person guiding you through the meditation rather than trying to still your mind. Your dreams, vision, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So all about magic this week and manifesting things really quickly. So making sure that the message I keep getting is don't worry about perfection in your manifestations. There is a, what are they saying? There's some leeway. There's like you have a cushion. You don't have to, I think we've sometimes been told you have to phrase things exactly perfectly or you could be sabotaging yourself. And they're saying that's not the case. It's about your intention. So while you do need to always focus your intention as if it is there, as if it already belongs to you, because it does, and always in the positive. So just a reminder, I know I've said this before, but maybe for those of you who haven't watched my videos before, always focus your intentions in your manifestation projects in the positive. So for example, if you are wishing for better health, you would say, I am thankful for my perfect health. I am thankful for my perfect health. I am thankful for my perfect health. You would not say, I am thankful I'm not sick. Because the emphasis of that, the energetic statement of that is still sick, as far as what the universe can hear. So we would not say, I am thankful I'm not sick. You may think you're being thankful for that, but the focus is still on sick. So instead, you would focus on perfect health. And then you don't even have to break it down and wonder what you want to be perfect. You can just put it out there and let the universe take care of it. Take a deep breath and know that it will come to you. I am thankful I am in perfect health. So that's kind of the key they're saying to manifesting is making sure it's in positive form, but don't freak out about it. Like, don't worry about perfection. Don't think that if you had one word wrong in something you wrote in a journal that it's going to prohibit it flowing to you. It's not. It's about your intention behind the statements. The angel prayers energy you can work with this week is synchronicity, which is super tied to manifestation. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. And another message I'm getting is, if you do wish to manifest something and you haven't gotten it, you're not doing anything wrong. You're absolutely not doing anything wrong. There's, I guess, 2 reasons they say why you haven't gotten what you are trying to manifest, and that is it's not for you. There's a better plan, and spirit and the universe can see that, and you cannot yet, but trust that it is so. Or it's just not time yet. That it is there, it is waiting, sort of in this void, and you will draw it to you when the time is right for you. So it's either not for you and there is something better, or it's just not quite time. But they're saying don't ever beat yourself up that you're doing something wrong. As long as you're focused on the positive and as if you have it, that's all you need to do. You can't do anything wrong. So synchronicity says, thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. So be extra aware during this week of manifestation of signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And then group 3, your guardian angel card. Ooh, it's celebration. This is like a magical week for group 3 about manifestation and celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. So that kind of connects to, and here this is reminding me of the North Star, like always following your GPS, your emotional guidance system, your North Star. It will always lead you in the right direction. And this also reminds me the timing is right for a joyful future. So everything will come to you in divine timing, in the right timing, but very much an energy of magic, synchronicity, and celebration this week for you, group 3. So that is our reading for this week, our pick a card reading for this week. Leave me comments below. I love to read them, and I will talk to you all next week.